in the distance. There are few.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We have made the trek across the country to the Pacific Northwest to take on the Seattle Seahawks. We're 2-0 on this young season so far, with wins over Cincinnati and Houston. And these Seahawks haven't won a game yet, but I don't think that means anything. 2 games into a 17-game season. They're a good team. We're expecting a fight from them today. And while we get this thing kicked off, please take a second to subscribe to the channel. Madden 23 is right around the corner. We will, of course, have a Steelers franchise. Probably some things with some other teams. And we'll get back to doing some tutorials also, I think. But first things first, we got to deal with this guy, Russell Wilson. Still a Seahawk in this universe. And he is always a handful. Can throw the ball well, can run, can scramble and then throw the ball. So kind of just like in real life. Very frustrating to face him. Not that I've faced him in real life, but you know, the Steelers have played him in real life and he's driven me nuts. So he's got a pretty good receiving core around him too. There's number 5, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, of course. Dalton Schultz at tight end. So we're going to try to stick with our man coverage and bring in the blitz as we always do. But we'll see if we need to rely more on zone blitzes or just straight up zones. And take a look at our draft class. And we were concerned about Cameron Hayward last game. Left with a dislocated shoulder. But he's back out there. He's tough. Just a little shoulder out of place isn't going to stop him from playing. Intercepted by Levi Wallace. That was a bad throw by Wilson under pressure. Wallace takes it to the 24. And here's Mitch Trubisky, 2 games into the season. Last year's NFL MVP.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football.
Oops. Not what I meant to do. All right, let's go.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
There's Deontay Johnson. Got hung up on his route a little bit. Made the catch anyway.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
And we are up 7-zip, capitalizing on the turnover. Quieting the crowd.
Getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Tyler Lockett now with a return.
Big hit by Bush, forcing the fumble.
Picked up by the Steelers. So they've got the
And that's picked up by Trey Norwood. Backup safety. And we're in business once again.
The return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of.
And that is the benefit of having Devin Bush running down on kick coverage. I don't especially like it because he's such a valuable player, but he can make that happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Deontay Johnson again gets hung up on his route, but makes the catch.
Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky.
Underneath to Claypool. Maybe he was hoping for Boykin there. And now we've got an injury to the rookie.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Rookie left tackle Justice Ford. Don't like to see that.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Trying to pick it up on
And Najee Harris picks up the first.
the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Just about every coach we talk to says
So Harris has had a bit of a tough go of it so far this season.
they talk about taking
Would really like to
by picking up first.
get him going a little bit today.
I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Fryermuth
Here, and that's complete.
to the 4.
Get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
So Ford will be back. That's good.
A week ago, 4 catches, 64 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Second and goal. I don't like the look of this. We're going to run it.
Harris.
Harris is not in. Down to the 1.
See if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational
Here we go.
football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense under.
There's Deontay Johnson. Second score of the game. All right, 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns.
Out of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21.
So here comes Russell Wilson one more time. Got to him with the pressure last time.
Now gears up to lead the
Forced a bad throw.
and he'll look to rebound from the early interception.
So we'll keep trying that.
6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first.
Not much there for Kareem Hunt.
Interception itself, but what could result? And I know he was thinking to himself, "Come on, defense, bail me out." Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 20 carries, 114 yards. From the 20.
Pressure again, forces a bad throw. That is a little surprising to me. I would think that Russell Wilson would be one of those quarterbacks that could sort of stand up to that kind of thing.
Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Broken up by the rookie.
Complete.
Number 17, Brandon Knight getting in there.
Well, that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Olszewski with a spin move that
Goes over here.
fools nobody.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Let's get this out to Harris.
Swung out wide to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one,
We try to go
until they stop it. And if they're not
play action to
occasionally you break a tackle and turn
Trubisky's left hand.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now he'll let it go.
There's Johnson.
Left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Deontay Johnson on fire so far today.
22 yards.
Last game it was Claypool.
Play that time for Pittsburgh.
Today it's Johnson's turn.
All they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And that will bring up the end of the quarter. 14-0 lead on these Seahawks. Capitalizing on turnovers.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Try to keep it going with Harris here.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
3rd and 1.
It's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I think we'll run it.
On 3rd down, here's
There's Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Yeah, I don't know where that linebacker was going.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch.
But he took himself out of the play.
Well, they were looking
Number 56, I think that was.
3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of
21 zip on the Seahawks.
So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21 to zip. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, I don't expect we'll keep Seattle off the scoreboard.
On the field. And some dangerous
But having a jump on him like this is definitely a good thing.
An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have...
Kareem Hunt, nothing for him.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Wilson. He finds his target.
And that's going to be enough for the first, I think. Yep.
First down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Let's stick with this 4-man front for a little while.
The 38. Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 7 yards the pickup there.
Getting like a free run at Wilson here on a lot of these plays. Oh, other way, guys. Other way. Other way. Other way. There we go. Hunt is just having a terrible day.
And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
What is happening? Nope, we don't want this. Oh, I hope this is okay. Got to delay a game.
Now they can't even get a play off.
Russell Wilson, not himself today. Yeah, we'll accept that.
That'll set him back 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson.
Big hit. Who was that? Terrell Edmonds.
Come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Brings up a 4th and 3.
5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
And the 2-minute warning coming up here. Let's see if they punt it. Yep, so you're gonna. Probably should have let it come down to the 2-minute warning, but whatever.
Olszewski now to return. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So let's see if we get another score before half here.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he works it
There's a
across
2-minute warning.
before being tackled. Coming up at halftime.
Whoa.
I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Well, I think you know what's going to happen here.
Scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles.
That was a bad idea, apparently.
Picked off at the 22. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances.
I would do that again. I let Claypool man-to-man, one-on-one with somebody. I don't think that's a bad decision.
So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
Just re-sign Chase Claypool to a long-term deal. Not that it matters. This franchise isn't going to make it to long-term or anything before Madden 23 comes out.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man complete.
And we got a lot of contracts up.
Now you've got to hustle your guys.
A lot of big names, including Trubisky.
Here's Wilson.
Oh my goodness. So we locked up Claypool for 7 years and Miles Jack for 5. But a lot of guys with contracts up this season.
And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson swings this out for Hunt. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't
44 seconds.
use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Caught left side by Hilton. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, 3rd down. See if we can hold these guys to a field goal.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Wilson gets rid of it again.
Take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinator,
And we're going to have a few seconds to maybe do something.
for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to
It's a fake. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. All right. No, that was good. We'll give you that one.
Since they needed something before half, they've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that.
We were duped.
And take the locker room.
Yeah, you guys should be proud of yourselves.
They did indeed a lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away from the 6.
Shesky with a nice return.
Just across the 30, pretty nice.
All right, so 15 seconds. What do we want to do? Nothing too dumb. I don't want to give ourselves a shot at least at big play.
Offense here about ready for their
I don't think this is it.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And they get
Take a
it
timeout.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Steps away. That'll be taken in by Miles Boykin.
Inbounds? Is he?
But not before he takes it inside the 40.
All right.
He's a
So let's see. This would be a 54-yard field goal. Can we kick a 54-yard field goal?
From right to left across the field.
Our coaches think we can. Let's give it a shot.
It is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
There we go. So we got something out of all that at least. After throwing an interception on a jump ball to Claypool and giving up a fake field goal for a touchdown.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3.
And we will, of course, get the ball coming out of half, so we are in good shape.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for
Always kickoff in the opening kickoff.
Where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And he returns this to the 22.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
Whoa, Harris caught for a loss there.
Moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second and 12. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. It's still an effective game.
That's not what I wanted. Come on now. There we go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Here's Freiermuth again. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Trubisky's throw.
Johnson, another catch.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
See if we can pick this up with Harris.
They run again with Harris.
There we go. Najee Harris running over Seahawks.
At the 35-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game
Play action.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man completes it to Claypool. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed.
Looks like a blitz coming, but maybe not. And they're ignoring Harris again, maybe.
Because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They did the same thing last... Well, not they, but the team we played did the same thing last game. Just left them out there. A different coverage.
Kick off of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So 31-7, we got this thing pretty much under control,
Lead is now 24.
I think.
So that
Barring any fake field goals, fake punts,
ends with the Steelers
fumble rooskies.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And their halftime hold now.
So we're going to keep putting pressure on Wilson.
Here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
He hasn't handled it well so far.
Now, as you mentioned,
Oh, I ran right past him.
but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, right back
TJ Watt
and he stopped immediately.
all over it.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third.
Brings up a 3rd and 7. We're going to go cover 3.
Hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On third down, Wilson.
Oh, all by himself.
First down, gets through, and now an opening. Still
And nobody can tackle Dalton Schultz. He's looking like Mark Bavaro against the 49ers back in the day.
It's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Ah! If you get that reference, Mark Bavaro against the 49ers.
So let's see about the call.
Hit the like button, man.
So a decent gain. But
That was a classic play from,
It's too bad, isn't
I don't
it?
know, mid-80s.
About it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
here's Wilson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
All right, so Seattle finally moving the ball here a little bit.
Quarters have come and gone.
And, you know, I don't know if those numbers are correct or not on that board, but if they are, Wilson's hanging with us, it looks like.
Back now in Seattle.
Just not on the scoreboard.
A lot of folks starting to make
Those 2 turnovers hurt them a lot in the beginning of the game.
in quarter number 4. From the 27, Wilson. And he
Broken up.
incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Levi Wallace on Metcalf.
Timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes.
A little bit of an awkward sack there. I know. Trying to decide if I should leave the halfback alone or not.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
There we go. We got the sack against Wilson. That's what matters.
He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit.
So 4th and 12, they're going to go for it.
And they're in
Or maybe they're faking going for it and they're actually going to kick a field goal.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
So that's the turnover on downs.
Can't convert. And this Steeler
5:20 left in the game. We'll see if we can get Najee Harris going a little bit.
down to Tim.
Like I said, he's having a rough time of it the first 2 games of the season.
Over on downs.
So to get him revved up a little bit today would be a good thing. And that's kind of been what's happening. We're not picking up that linebacker on the second level.
Defensive side of the ball, though.
So now we've got a second and long situation.
Tackles in
We don't want it up in 3rd and long, so we've got to throw the ball.
To do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike line,
It's a whole big thing.
you count on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to his tight.
No, Fryermuth coughs it up.
Toss the football, put it on the carpet, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the.
And I don't think there'll be a review on that one.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
Yep, just stripped out of there by Wagner. Jamal Adams picks it up.
They talk about it all the time, but still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Let's go,
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
let's go dime. Bring some pressure out of dime.
His agent, as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Nuts. Oh, caught over the rookie. Devontae Adams over a rookie corner, Miles Green. 5 versus 5. Oh. Boy, that looked like we almost had the interception there. And they're going for 2, at least giving us the courtesy of not making us look silly with a fake.
Wilson gonna throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes
And doesn't get it.
Get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tried to roll out, make a play outside.
All right, so oh, they're going onside kick for real? I guess they kind of have to.
And down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line. Rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
All right, so we're going to go conservative.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting
Try running the ball out of the power set here.
The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
So Harris doing a bit better today.
3 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its face.
I think we will go for this on 4th down if we don't get it here. Oh, man. Nothing.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They run for it with Harris. And brought down, but not before.
A little bit ugly, but Harris picks it up. Come down to the 2-minute warning here, and we will go shoe clock. Try to bring this thing to an end.
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
Yeah.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tackled by Darrell Taylor.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels
Yeah, I don't know if the problem is we have our new a new tackle out there maybe, that our guys are just not choosing the right defenders to block.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you,
So this will probably be the last play of the game. If you want to stick around, we're going to look at the stats after this.
fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Oh, not much for Harris there.
Now they want to see consistency.
74 yards on 15 carries and a touchdown. That's not bad.
Great work defensively to stop him short.
With his size, he's a tough man.
We're just going to let this tick out.
Job there, stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the
And we'll get out of Seattle with a win. Maybe we'll go look for Bigfoot after this, since we're here. I mean, not in Seattle. Bigfoot's not in Seattle, but you know, the Pacific Northwest, if you want to find Bigfoot, that's where you look. And maybe Bigfoot is in Seattle. What do I know?
This one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no
All right, so we're 3-0 on the season.
and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because
Seattle falls to 0-3.
they handled their business.
And sort of even quarterback duel there. Low-key quarterback duel, let's call this.
That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos.
Yeah, Trubisky,
going forward.
3 touchdowns.
So for
Wilson,
the Steelers, it's an ideal start.
1 touchdown, 1 pick.
3-0 now on
And the
the
kicker was had a 131.3 quarterback rating.
Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the early struggles continue as they
Harris found 74 yards and a touchdown. Kareem Hunt just couldn't get it going. We did a good job against him. Deontay Johnson with a big day. 7 catches, 111 yards. Everybody else a little, I don't know, disappointing, is that the word maybe? Just couldn't quite get them going. Claypool especially. Nobody gave up any sacks. Jack led the team in tackles. 1 sack for Jack. 1 interception for Levi Wallace. And that's about it. A low-key quarterback duel between Mitchell Trubisky and Russell Wilson. Kind of like watching a mudslide in slow motion, I guess. But whatever, we got the victory. And if you enjoyed this game, please go ahead and hit the like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.